Commanding General YAHANNA will be doing the opening of the Feast of Tabernacles in King James Castle. Finally, the truth about King James, a black man who helped to preserve and safeguard the Bible. Live September 29th, 2023. Commanding General YAHANNA live at King James Castle in Scotland. Come on down and support the I.S.U.P.K. UK. Lift the glass, come and join the brotherhood and drink with the ancient as we celebrate and keep the Feast of Tabernacles for our King Yahushua in King James Castle, bringing his crew of heavy hitters. Commanding General YAHANNA will put 12 chill general behind scripture breakdown class up against anyone, against any biblical scholar, untested, unchallenged, I.S.U.P.K, undefeated. Leviticus chapter 23, the Feast of Tabernacles in a black man's castle, hosted in Scotland, the United Kingdom, UK. Commanding General YAHANNA will be doing the opening of the Feast of Tabernacles in King James Castle, Thursday, September 28th, Scripture Breakdown class. Friday, September 29th, there will be a King James Castle tour, also a Johnny Walker Distillery tour, and Friday night, the opening of the Feast of Tabernacles. Saturday, September 30th, we will have camp on the streets of England. Sunday, October 1st, the UK Cookout. Monday, October 2nd, the Warwickshire Castle Tour. I.S.U.P.K under Commanding General YAHANNA at King James Castle in England. This is an absolutely monumental, historical event. SHALAM.
Want us to stop. But man, don't we deserve a shot? Don't we deserve a shot to be the Lord's people? Israel, let's do it!
See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. Hey, hey. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left. I can tell you what it feels like when them problems kicking in. I call it real life. Now I'm feeling trapped. Who can I trust? Second guessing everything. Who can I love? I remember sleeping on the floor, ready for whatever. I was sleeping by the door. I was down bad, didn't want no one to know. I was on my own, didn't have nowhere to go. Everything I seen was a test. I was born to be a soldier, nothing less. This is the life that I chose. This the life that I chose. This the life that I chose. This the life that I chose. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. This is the life that I chose. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. This is the life that I chose. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left. All black is the uniform. Soldiers dead and gone. I'm forever pouring liquor for and try by me or my brothers, and I'll be moving bodies for them. Came up out the struggle and maintained through the storm. Niggas dying for dead presidents, fucking up their residence. White man dirty tricks, they call this shit politics. Vagabonds, and they some natural born lunatics. That what they is. They shut you down when you speaking truth. It black boots when you in the truth. It black boots when you in the truth. This is the life that I chose, nigga. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, 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 I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left.
Hello mate, I spun the hard Monday. Now your place when the cause I win the chase. Get straight to the place from a day.
Hey, Shalom Israel, it's Captain Mashak, right here from DC. Don't forget, this September, end of September, the 28th, 29th, 30th, all the way up to October 4th and 5th. The manager YAHANNA, the I.S.U.P.K, we're going to be live in the UK, United Kingdom. We're going to be up in Scotland, in King James Castle. You see the nigga on my chest. Really right there. King James, man, a black man. We're going to go to his family castle in Scotland and Edinburgh. That castle was built on a volcano. Now, that's some nigga shit, man. That's some nigga shit right there. Up on top of the volcano, brother. You don't want to miss it. Kentucky Camp Leader, you could get down. Kentucky Camp Leader, you could make this trip. You brothers in UK, you sisters in UK, you all come on through, man. Commander YAHANNA going to be right in your yard. Back hometown, we're going to be Birmingham, Manchester, Leicester, Nottingham, London, Croydon, everywhere done. Everything done.
Now your face and London, done. Another plus clansman, bad man's king, down one dance, paint on gunman. And if you feel like sending the do action, recheck good man, go get a wrong bang. My style, them a kick like Van Damme, Birmingham, London, England, Brampton. Listen up them off, know I'ma find them. From a 30 gun, mad shark, from a berry yacht. Let us speed me a papa, I'ma pill them. God, away you say, senseless, pan the $1 million job. And God got the young pan the gram from my fans. I'm ready to it smoother than the dance. Fit them up, better know our time pan the clock. You know watch them flop, them last pan them up. Done in the London, done. Another plus clansman, bad man's king, down one dance, paint on gunman. And if you feel like sending the do action, recheck good man, so I get a wrong bang. And my style, them a kick like Van Damme, Birmingham, London, England, Brampton. Can't the girl chase that, manifest that part. Only we are make away the vixen fan.
Hey, Shalom Israel, what's going on, man? Priest Captain Gohar here, standing with Officer Tabawan. We coming from Hollywood, California. Just off the BBC interview, letting everybody know that the I.S.U.P.K is going to take over, man. But check it out, this is what I want you to do, right? Commander YAHANNA just dropped a new YouTube channel. The most controversial man in America, man. Subscribe to his channel, America on Fire, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Shalom.
Don't have messed up, no. Bad news, it's a beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I go with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang-Chi. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking note. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them U.P.K rules. I'm making like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low or this low. Told that bitches either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas. Get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the count. And when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad. Got them tied down and out there. Came them with them steppers. Niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitches like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb. Yeah, bitch, we whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low. Told that bitches either or. I told you niggas you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
Commanding General YAHANNA will be doing the opening of the Feast of Tabernacles in King James Castle. Finally, the truth about King James, a black man who helped to preserve and safeguard the Bible. Live September 29th, 2023. Commanding General YAHANNA live at King James Castle in Scotland. Come on down and support the I.S.U.P.K. UK. Lift the glass, come and join the brotherhood and drink with the ancient as we celebrate and keep the Feast of Tabernacles for our King Yahushua in King James Castle, bringing his crew of heavy hitters. Commanding General YAHANNA will put 12 chill General Mahaiman scripture breakdown class up against anyone, against any biblical scholar, untested, unchallenged, I.S.U.P.K, undefeated. Leviticus chapter 23, the Feast of Tabernacles in a black man's castle, hosted in Scotland, the United Kingdom, UK. Commanding General YAHANNA will be doing the opening of the Feast of Tabernacles in King James Castle, Thursday, September 28th, Scripture Breakdown class. Friday, September 29th, there will be a King James Castle tour, also a Johnny Walker Distillery tour, and Friday night, the opening of the Feast of Tabernacles. Saturday, September 30th, we will have camp on the streets of England. Sunday, October 1st, the UK Cookout. Monday, October 2nd, the Warwickshire Castle Tour. I.S.U.P.K under Commanding General YAHANNA at King James Castle in England. This is an absolutely monumental, historical event.
Want us to stop. But man, don't we deserve a shot? Don't we deserve a shot to be the Lord's people? Israel, let's do it!
Hello mate, a Spaniard Monday. Now your place when the cuss I win no chase. Get straight to the pace from a day.
Hey, Shalom Israel, it's Captain I.S.U.P.K, right here from DC. Don't forget, this September, end of September, the 28th, 29th, 30th, all the way up to October 4th and 5th. Manager YAHANNA, the I.S.U.P.K, we're going to be live in the UK, United Kingdom. We're going to be up in Scotland, in King James Castle. You see the nigga on my chest? Really right there. King James, man, a black man. We're going to go to his family castle in Scotland and Edinburgh. That castle was built on a volcano. Now, that's some nigga shit, man. That's some nigga shit right there. Up on top of the volcano, brother. You don't want to miss it. Contact your camp leader. You could get down. Contact your camp leader. You could make this trip. You brothers in UK, you sisters in UK, you all come on through, man. Commander YAHANNA going to be right in your yard. Back hometown, we're going to be Birmingham, Manchester, Leicester, Nottingham, London, Croydon, everywhere done. Everything done.
Now your face and London, done. Another plus clansman, bad man's king, down one dance, paint on gunman. And if you feel like sending the do action, recheck good man, go get a wrong bang. My style, them a kick like Van Damme, Birmingham, London, England, Brampton. Listen up, them off the road, I find them. From a 30 gun, mad dog, from a berry rat. Let us speed me a papa, when I pill them. God, away you say, senseless, pan the $1 million job. Hashtag got the young pan the gram from a fans. I'm ready to it smoother than the dance. Fit them up, better know our time pan the clock. You know watch them flop, them last pan them up. Done in the London, done. Another plus clansman, bad man's king, down one dance, paint on gunman. And if you feel like sending the do action, recheck good man, so I get a wrong bang. And my style, them a kick like Van Damme, Birmingham, London, England, Brampton. Can't the girl chase that, manifest that part. Money we a make away the vexing fun.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and their head with that shit. Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious man,
Hey, y'all, Mr. Shabbat. Yeah. You're kind of low.
Salaki.
Yeah. Straight there now. So I think you're muted that. I can't hear nothing from you. So you could hear? No? So you the submarine now. So I'm in the submarine, so I can't hear nothing what's going on. So I blink twice if you need help. It might be a jam up, so I might have to I still can't hear you. You might have to go out and come back in. You know what I mean? So yeah, we back again Saturday night holding it down. Yeah, I mean, for Command Johnny Hannah, working man in Israel. Yeah, I mean, catch him every Monday night live on Command Johnny Hannah on YouTube. Command Johnny Hannah on Facebook. Israel School of Universal Practical Knowledge on Facebook. We're not number one. We're the only one. That's right. According to Kahan. Since 1969, been teaching the truth. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we the real Jews of the Bible. You know what I mean? This is the home of the truth. Nowhere else, is the home of the truth. This is where it started. This is where it's going to continue. This is where the Lord going to raise up that government under Christ to deal with it. You know what I mean? And we're going to continue rocking. They're going to make these movies. They say the Book of Clarence. I don't know if you all see the trailer for that.
Yeah.
them niggas pay homage to fake Israelites everywhere.
Right.
That dude say, what he say?
I want that type of power.
He said, I want that type of power. He said, I want that type of power right now.
Right.
You got to lying and scheming. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get into a few tonight. I think Kahan gonna come on. I think Captain Kapash, he's off tonight. He's gonna be rocking with us next week, Lord allow. Y'all know UK is on the books. Y'all know what's going on across the pond. All you mates and you bruvs, get ready. Get ready, you mates and you bruvs. Bring all the mutton, bring all the whiskey,
right,
and bring all the broads. Not I can't even say the broads. The pang tangs. That's the slang you gotta learn. The pang tangs. The ones that peak. That's what you want. The ones that peak pang tang. Bring them. Come. We're gonna be over there September 27th to October 4th and beyond. We're gonna be rocking and rolling. Yeah, I mean, letting you know what it is.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, Scotland, Birmingham, London. We're gonna be tearing it down, rocking it out. You know what I mean? Come down, see us. Everybody, come on through. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, I think you're muted.
Yeah, that's how you said everything done.
Everything done, right. Yeah, I mean, so we gonna for sure rock it out. And right after UK, I think is who's next? Cali.
Texas.
I think Cali first. I think Cali first.
Okay.
Then Texas. I think Florida last.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Cali is right after. You know what I mean? At the end of October, I believe.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'll say something. You alive?
Yeah. So
we make contact with the submarine. So I'm down here. You hear nothing. You can't see nothing. So both sides So this is a job up again. You sure you be good? Yeah, if it frees up again, just jump up and jump back in.
Can.
Because that seems to be working, you know what I mean?
Can.
So, you know what I mean? The Lord done set in the stage already. This place getting ready to go.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be too much longer with everything that's been going on. Them horsemen are already loose and running non-stop.
Right.
Yep.
They're about their business. They come to do their job, and they're doing the job.
Right.
Yeah, man. So where we going? Which one do you want to start with first?
So like I said,
I know we knocked the Florida shooter last week too. Yeah, go ahead, Swap.
That I just say just as I say with the Florida shooter, them first 3 stories, everything lining up exactly now. The first 3 now. Yeah, so it could.
Yeah, but that one FedEx.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with that one.
A black FedEx driver who was allegedly shot at while on the job has been fired.
Damn.
A black FedEx driver who said he was shot at and chased by 2 white men while delivering packages in Mississippi last year tells CNN FedEx fired him after denying his request to work from home.
So how you gonna deliver out of the home? What you gonna do? Doesn't mean he gonna work like office work,
right?
Like maybe do the logistics or something.
Yeah, I say it right here, sir.
Go ahead.
DeMontario Gibson, 25, was fired because he did not accept a part-time non-courier job that the company offered in mid-July. FedEx told CNN affiliate.
Read that part again.
DeMontario Gibson was fired because he did not accept a part-time non-courier job that the company offered in mid-July.
So they offer him a part-time non-courier job, meaning like an office job.
I believe so, sir. Yes, he says, they offered me a job which I didn't accept because of the things I still deal with daily, stemming from the situation, including anxiety, depression, insomnia, and random panic attacks. Gibson wrote in a text message to CNN Tuesday. I did ask if they had any at-home jobs available, and they said no. Now I found out I'm fired. I just don't think my healing should be linear to their timeline. And an email to CNN, sir. And an email to CNN, FedEx spokesperson Meredith Miller said the company can confirm that Mr. Gibson is no longer employed at FedEx. Miller did not answer additional questions from CNN. Last week, a judge declared a mistrial in the trial of Gregory and Brandon Case, the white father and son charged with attempted murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, and shooting into a motor vehicle. CNN has reached out to attorneys for Gregory and Brandon Case for comment.
Hold on. This is a FedEx truck. FedEx is private, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Sure.
I think so. They're like UPS.
Okay. So it's not considered, I guess it's not like a, government company.
Yes.
No contract.
Yeah. Like it's not like USPS. FedEx is a publicly held company on the stock trades. But it is not owned or controlled by any government agency. Okay, fair enough. But if you open somebody's package in FedEx,
that's a federal offense.
That's a federal offense, right? So I would think, airlines are owned by private people.
Right.
And if you attack a stewardess, or you attack somebody who works for the airline, that's also a federal offense. So at what point, like, where's the distinction come from?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, at what point in this situation here?
Right.
You know what I mean? He's I guess contracted or true to a private a private business, FedEx is actually doing, federal work or federally protected work, maybe, if you want to put it like that.
Come on.
And you ain't just had an altercation with this young brother. They shot at him, man. There's holes in the FedEx truck.
Right.
And this is a father and son.
Right.
The Bible says, prepare slaughter for their children for the iniquity of their fathers. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Had this been the other way around, they'd have put them two devils on desk duty and given them a nice check, benefits,
vacation,
time off, therapy.
Sir.
You know what I mean? Work-related, psychological evaluation.
Sir.
Like, he right. And of course, they're gonna say he's pretending.
Yeah,
they're gonna say it's like in that book, Medical Apartheid. What's the word they use? Not malarkey. Malingering.
Malingering, yeah,
malingering.
Yep.
Say they use the slave master would use that word a whole ton of times to say they're just pretending and playing the fool. Like, he's not really disturbed.
Right.
He's not really sick. He's, he's pretending to get more time off.
Right.
Like, that's crazy.
Yep.
Damn. And when this happened?
This happened last year, sir. January 24th, 2022. It's like it. So a lot of people are comparing this case to Ahmaud Arbery.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's only the same. Just imagine you're going to drop a package off and you had a duck. You know what I mean? That is crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then to come out of it and then for your employer not to really give a damn about it.
Right.
And these two devils to walk free. Yeah. It's a bad day in America for Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
And they call it a mistrial.
Yeah.
And they say based on what?
They said the mistrial was declared after video of a police interview with Gibson after the incident was not turned over to the prosecution or defense by the Brookhaven Police Department, Moore has said. CNN has reached out to Brookhaven Police for comment.
What video are they looking for?
A video they said of an interview with Gibson, the victim, the brother. An interview with him after the incident. They didn't say what particular interview, but they said prosecutors said they will retry the case.
Brother, I'm looking for a video here that happened in DC about 2 or 3 weeks ago, where this Lyft driver, Lyft or Uber, I can't remember which one of them ride shares, he was caught in a shootout between two, I don't know if it was gangs or whatever, but whatever it was two rivals in two separate cars. This is on Connecticut Avenue. If anybody know about DC, Connecticut Avenue is, I mean, it's, you don't get that type of activity over there.
Right.
That's Northwest. That's where these devils living in paradise. And this Lyft driver, he pulls into this alley to drop people off to this club. It's normal. Right. It's not like a deep alley or nothing. He just pulls in space between two buildings. And these two cars pull up right behind him. And brother, they are dumping out of both cars into the other car.
Damn.
And when I tell you dumping, I'm talking about like you see in it, because he has cameras, dash cam, facing the front of his car and from inside his car facing the back. And these niggas is hanging out of their cars. I mean, this ain't no 5-second shootout. They were shooting out for about 3 minutes.
Damn.
I mean, bang, bang, bang. Bullet holes going through his headrest, where his back is. The passenger who he dropping off has a duck in the back of the damn car.
Good night.
I say the Lord was with them because none of them get hit, but all their seats where they were sitting got holes in it. They show it. I'm looking for the video right now on the damn website. So they interviewed this guy, right? And this cat said he's from Afghanistan originally. He came to America about 8 to 10 years ago, and he's living, I think, in Virginia somewhere. And he doing the ride share. And he said he is so stressed out over the incident, and he does not want to return to driving because he felt like he was in a war zone. Now, he left, and he said he left Afghanistan because of the war.
Right.
He said that incident traumatized him and made him feel like he was in a war zone.
Right.
But they can't understand this brother here. You understand what I'm saying? They can't understand this brother here, but they make the whole of Washington, D.C. cry for this damn Arab act.
Right.
And I mean, granted, you going to make a 3-point turn, 2 cars pull up, and it's high noon act. You know what I mean, it's high noon shootout. I mean, they show the tape from his car.
Right.
Brother. That shit was not no joke. Hold on, where is it? What is this? What's the name of the video?
Uber driver caught shootout.
That might be it. Hold on, let me see it. Uber driver caught in shootout.
Yeah, August 16th.
Let me see, brother. If I play the tape for you, you're gonna be amazed. And I'm like, he said he felt like he was in a war zone. Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Let me see if I can play this here. I hope it plays. You know what I mean? What's good, Uncle Hun? Yabshin Shabta.
Yes, sir. Y'all doing all right?
This is the pictures here. You see?
Yeah,
this is them niggas in back getting busier. Oh, they didn't even show the whole damn thing. Hold on, where's the video? Bear with me one. I'm gonna definitely get back. How old was the brother in this thing?
25, sir.
25 years old. So he's super young.
Right.
Super young brother. Not slavery.
So lock it.
23?
When it happened. They said 2 years ago, right?
Oh. Yeah, last year. Kawakan, sir. Yeah.
Last year, 24.
Kawakan.
Kanye was gonna say something.
No, I just, it's funny because I remember watching a news clip, and it was international news, where it was a car got shot up like that over in one of them countries over there in the Middle East, and the reporter said that the car was peppered with bullets. It used the word peppered, and it was like he was getting like the car got seasoned with bullets. It was so funny. It was amazing to hear that. It just stick in my mind hearing that.
This is ye are the salt of the earth. Yeah, if we the salt, something got to be the pepper.
Right.
That's right.
If we the salt, something got to be the pepper.
Yeah.
Crossfire of a drive-by shooting, and it was all captured on the car's dash cam.
Come on, hold on. I can't even put it
Crossfire of a drive-by shooting, and it was all captured on the car's dash camera. This morning, that rideshare driver is speaking only with Fox 5. Melanie Alwick, you spoke with that driver about this frightening ordeal just within the last hour.
Yes, and just an incredibly close call, and he is so thankful that he is still alive and here to tell the story. You can see the bullets on the windshield here of this Uber that he was using to, earn a living for his family. And there's a lot of dash cameras here in this vehicle, and that's how we were able to see these terrifying moments.
Yeah, so it's one.
Hold on, you see that bullet right there over the steering wheel? And he said all he did was cover down to the side.
Right.
I was like, the Lord was with you. Allah was nowhere wrong. Allah was nowhere to be found, but the Lord, God, was with you.
Right.
Even.
Here. You see it? And the other one's here. And hit by.
And
that's
the edge of the head resting on.
Yeah. All the way in the top.
How does that feel sitting in the car?
I mean, it's like it's not even moving. It's hard to be. It's like time doesn't exist. I don't know how to explain it.
Look at it. Look at it.
Now, in his dash cam video from 11:59 Friday, a line of executive cars tries to come through the alley next to St. Matthew's Cathedral.
That's like that's so crazy too. Like when it comes to us, they're quick to publicize it, they're quick to put it on national television. But when it comes to these devils, these oppressors, they keep that out, you know what I mean, out the news as best as they could. You know what I mean? You hear about it when it happened, and then when the verdict, you know what I mean, come about. Not, you know what I mean, ain't no news clip, no 6 o'clock news or nothing bringing that joint up.
Mm-hmm. You ain't never lied.
Silver SUV around Connecticut Avenue. Now, in a second angle, the driver ducks, a backseat passenger cowers, a second passenger in the white lays across the back floor. Take a closer look through the rear window. A dark SUV crashes into a dumpster. People bail out and someone fires a handgun from the back seat of that vehicle. DC police were on the scene in seconds. We don't know who the shooters were targeting, but the incident report says a man at 1725 Rhode Island Avenue was shot in the back. The Uber driver had multiple injuries to his arms and head from exploding glass. He tells us he left a professional job in theater and audio in Iraq because of the war, yet he feels now like he's back in a war zone.
Well, listen, what do you think we live in every day? We live in that every day.
Right.
Iraq. They call Chicago Chirac. You left Iraq, we got Chirac.
Atlanta stand.
Atlanta stand. Goddamn. You know, a place in DC right here behind Heckinger Mall. They used to call that Little Baghdad.
Damn.
God damn.
I just thanks God to survive because, you know, it was not easy. I can't believe I survived as well. When I saw the video after and after, I keep looking myself, look for my hand, you know, do like this, just try to believe I'm alive. And for some reason, God saved me.
And the driver is so thankful again that he is still here for his wife and his daughters. He tells us that he's not able to work right now, not only because he's still literally picking glass out of his head and his arms, but also just because of the damage to his vehicle and the emotional damage as well. DC police have not given us any update on the status of the person who was shot in the back. And we can tell you that 2 other vehicles were damaged by gunfire. There was a lookout for a silver SUV with dark tinted windows.
Listen, now look at that. They put him on the news. They get sympathy for him,
right?
But this poor brother here, bro, he had to wait a whole year, then get fired. That Arab was caught in a crossfire that had nothing to do with him.
Yeah, God.
This brother was on his job, and they always like to say, "Why don't you young black men get a job?"
Right.
Why don't you young black men get a job? All you want to do is hip hop and rap and your pants sagging. He on his job, doing his job.
Right.
And you and your father, you all plot to end his life.
Right.
And then your court system lets you go. Brother, this place had to go out.
Right.
This place have to go.
So like I said, if I may too.
Please,
and what you just said was so heavy, sir, and that this is for all you Uncle Tom, you Christians, and you know, you T.O. Tomases, you know what I'm saying? You like to look at black people and you think that if we behaved a certain way, then white people would stop being devils towards us. When, like Captain Mashad just said, this brother was gainfully employed. You understand? This brother, he was what you would say is one of the good ones.
Right.
And this brother looked non-threatening, and it's not a slight to the brother, but this brother don't look like, you know, somebody that stereotypically you would say he's a thug, he's a criminal. This brother looks like he goes to church. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gainfully employed. And then this brother did everything that, you know, right according to y'all, and he still is targeted by these devils. Like there's nothing that we can do to appease these oppressors. We might as well just be who we are,
right,
and be the children of Israel. Like you trying to trim your ways to seek love and thinking if you assimilate and be more like them or be more American or more Christian, then somehow you can get them to love you. You can't.
Exactly.
You can't. You never will. you might as well just come and serve the Lord. You understand? And
they're gonna hate you anyway.
They're gonna hate you anyway. So might as well be a full-blooded nigga. You understand? And enjoy it. You understand? Like the UPK freed me because I was a brother that really believed if I just played the game well enough, if I was just good at playing the game, I can be accepted. And I found out that you can't. And the UPK saved me and freed me when I found out just be a nigga. Just be what you just be a nigga.
Just be what you are.
Just be what you are. And then goddamn it, we niggas, man. And Christ was a nigga, and he's coming to save niggas. You understand? There's Spicks and Redskins. So the water to the UPK for free me.
And as I say, these are them brothers and sisters out there who think we could coexist with these, with these oppressors. You know what I mean? Like, you're a young brother, you try to leave the streets alone.
Right.
You know, because the other brothers, they getting, they getting shot and killed in the streets.
Right.
You try to leave the streets alone. You try to go to, get some form of employment. You go work hard. And now you had a duck from bullets from your oppressor. You understand? The ones, the ones that, claim that, we gotta love everybody. So we could tell this young boy here who doing his job. You should love these men who just try to end his life, execute him, because he's going to drop a package off. You know what I mean? They're not civilized enough to call FedEx and say, you know what? Could you please send a white man down here to deliver my meal?
Right.
They ain't that civilized. You understand?
Like, now, look at that hole.
Yes.
Like, look at that hole, brother. That's full metal jacket. That don't even look like no 9. That's probably 40. That's like 40 and up. Yep. Shit. Or even, I wonder if that's a slug.
Could be.
That could be there's nothing in the picture to so you could gauge. So you could gauge the relativity of it.
Right.
But damn, a slug could go through a damn car, van side just like that.
Right.
Which means they willingly try to take this brother's life out.
Come on, sir.
That's right.
You're telling me, and that's the only thing he saw, the oppressor he respects. He respects, like that force. You come with that force, that same force he meets you there with, somehow, he respects that. You know what I mean? Somehow. You trying to be a good old, upright citizen, try to do things the right way, there is a problem. It's crazy.
Yeah, nice.
It's almost like it's discouraging you.
Yeah.
For making an effort.
So like yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and even when like reading the story now, and you really look at it, and you look at the condition that we really, as we say, we would put our best foot forward in the sense, as we say, to make ends meet, as we say, even in the society that we live in. And because, as we say, not understanding and thinking that everybody is together as one, this is the example that we face. And even as we say, the younger ones that are coming up now, they're looking at everything, as we say, from the past, and they see like it's a trend. So now, even as we say, as a law-abiding citizen, as we say, trying to make a 9 to 5, and you see what taking place, even with the ones and them, as we say, coming up or rivalry against one another. You're seeing that it really don't have no place in this society, as we say, to really fit, as we say, a person, as we say, of character, especially if you're Black, Latino, Native Indian. They really don't have that place. Really don't have that place. So, yes.
Yep. Now you're right now. You're absolutely right. Like that. It really it's something like Esau has something called negative reinforcement and positive reinforcement. You know what I mean? It's really just this fancy word for saying reward and punishment.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when you positively reinforce something, it's like you overly congratulate or support or advocate or reward actions consecutively,
right,
to build confidence in a person or confidence in a activity or a group or whatever. And you have negative reinforcement where you put adverse adverse reactions to certain actions.
Right.
It may not even be a wrong action.
Right.
It's just you want to curb this thing.
Come on.
So you got negative reinforcement. So now the negative reinforcement ain't these two devils attempting to take this brother life. Look at these two monsters here.
That's ridiculous.
Look at these two monsters here, brother.
It's a lot.
The negative reinforcement is the damn judicial system.
Right.
The justice that they're not giving you is reinforcing just how much you don't matter.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, damn. Yeah, go ahead.
You're so right, Cap. Like we are always a constant enemy of the state. Like even if you say you a law-abiding citizen, or you making money and you doing things the legal way, what happens when you start to really prosper, or they feel like that you encroaching on them? Then once again it switches. You are already a potential enemy of the state in this empire. You know what I'm saying? This empire, and even on a job, you have to deal with them as far as the exploitation. They may call it advertising, but it's another form of exploitation that they do, even in the workforce of how they do. I was just thinking about our Latino brothers, man, and I'm starting to see a trend. I'm starting to pick up on a lot of these waves of brothers and sisters coming over here, but come to find out that these fruit and vegetable companies have a direct line into South America. And they come during harvest season. So there's a connection in all of this, man. It's just, but you like the brother Officer Kazak said, man, Kazak Ahmad said, you got to just be you, man. You know what I'm saying? This, you was born an original, don't die a copy. Be you. You know what I'm saying? Be you. Be who you are, because guess what? It's only, no one can be you but you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's an amazing thing, and which is why, man, that's why UPK is so important, because we shed a lot of light on these issues, and we're starting to see a reoccurring theme about people interfering with us just doing our job. We're starting to keep seeing this reoccurring theme that they don't even, so it's a control issue now, because you don't even want us to do our job, and then when we do our job, you want to stop us from doing our job.
Right.
So like, I yield.
And listen, not just stop you, but take your life so you can't do your job. Like, they didn't just tell him, don't come back around here, boy.
Get out of here. Right.
They didn't just, fire the shotgun in the air and stick it under his chin and say, don't come back around here, boy. If we see you around here again, boys, I ain't gonna miss.
Right.
They try to take his life out. They try to take his life. You know what I mean? You all remember the story with his sister who she was trying to do some mobile hair salon. She bought a school bus. She painted it black. She was about to paint it black, and she was gonna do hair out of there. And she found out some lot or somebody gave her that. I think she bought the land. She parked the bus there. She bought the land. She parked the bus on the land overnight. The devil across the street have Confederate flags and all kind of shit. She come back and meet nigga, bitch, shit on fire. I mean, he totally violated her over the thing. I try to pull up the video here now to see if I can play it back for those who don't remember. But it was bad. It was absolutely bad. I might just have to show you all the pictures. You all might remember. Because the video for sure ain't coming up like it should. Young sister.
Stories like these, you know what I mean? The Bible, you know what I mean? Bring the life, add life to that Bible. The Lord say, you know what I mean? We had to separate. I mean, gather yourself together. You know what I mean? Because without that, you know what I mean? These devils here will have a field day. You know what I mean? Picking us off one by one.
That's a lot. And I remember that story too. That sister right there, that sister was exercising her entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? Being innovative, coming up with different ideas, and bringing an industry to an area they probably don't hardly have. They probably got to drive 20, 30 miles to get to that. but she brought it right to her community. And this government assistance, white trash, trailer park trash, sitting next door. Now probably ain't worked in 30 years.
Right.
Sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Sitting there, he's collecting welfare. You understand? From the government that his Confederate comrades tried to overthrow.
Right.
And he's getting government assistance from a country that he want to overthrow on January the 6th.
Right.
Like, imagine that. Once again, that's why the scriptures say every beast love is like.
Right.
You understand? These people here, this day country, and no matter who they are, they'll never be. They will make themselves a freedom fighter for trying to overthrow democracy in their own country. Because they'll say the narrative is we had to reset the government. We had to have America 2.0. We did this. We did this for freedom. That sounds familiar. That sounds exactly like the so-called founding fathers.
Yeah.
But if they would have lost that war, the 13 colonies would have been a different story than what they have today. It would have been called treason. High treason. I yield.
Well, I try to get a video for you. I might have to just resign to the pictures, brother. But this is rough here.
Yeah.
Like they would make sure that if it is you get any sort of strength in you to now start to take care of yourself on your own, they put the scare on you. That's an old Southern term. Keep the scare on them. You know what it say? Nigga what? Something fuck F you.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
And even I just say when I read on more down in the story and all, it's like a movie now. It's like the brother explaining like it's a movie now. It's a movie like just as we read the drive by, just like how it was now. Because now it even said that how one of them was wearing like the FedEx jacket as well, so he maybe thought like it's FedEx as well too now.
Damn, so they plotted on this cat. That show you, man. Like the Esau, he's a cunning hunter. You know what I'm saying? Like we at war. Like these things, these types of things that happen, man. Let us know. It let us know not to get comfortable in this place, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like the scripture said, we gotta walk circumspect. We walk on the battlements of the city. You understand? So these things are definitely shed more light, and it's why we go into these stories to share with the general public and all our brothers and sisters out there that may be delivering packages for Amazon or FedEx or for UPS. You know what I'm saying? We go over these stories for you. We go over these stories for brothers and sisters that gotta that's working blue collar jobs in the hustle and bustle of the city or even rural life. And you out in the middle of a cornfield or a sugarcane field, you got to deal with these rednecks. You know what I'm saying? You got to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? You got to be wise. You know what I'm saying? There's wisdom that has to go with being in captivity.
Right.
This Bible is full of wisdom and how the Lord orchestrated the wisdom and the applications of it, the practical knowledge of it, to elevate ourselves, to outdo our enemies. That's why it's important that you listen to the UPK. So, like, I yield.
That's right.
Yes. So like I say, I want to read on a little bit.
Yeah, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, come on. Right? It say around 7 p.m. Gibson said that he saw. Listen, right. Gibson said he saw a white pickup truck approaching and honking the
So
horn.
like, yeah. Some of them on Easter with them pickup trucks are. I don't know what it is, but that's signature.
Yeah.
You keep an eye on them pickup trucks. Them devil and pickup trucks.
Right.
But go ahead.
Yeah. So like I said, this is the part I wanted to read. Moore added that Gibson was wearing a FedEx jacket shirt and pants, but the vehicle had no FedEx markings. Right? Around 7 p.m., Gibson said he saw a white pickup truck approaching and honking the horn at him. Gibson said he thought he was in the truck's way and tried to leave, but the truck swerved around him and tried to cut him off. At that point, my instincts kick in, and I swerved around him as he is trying to cut me off to avoid getting struck by the neighborhood, Gibson told CNN last year.
You see that? It's a lot. So that lets you know it was premeditated. And listen, this happened. Hold on. Oh my goodness, this happened in Brookhaven, Mississippi. Brookhaven, Mississippi.
I don't even know where the hell that is at.
Oh man, listen,
I don't know where the hell that is.
Oh man, it's racist down there. Oh, let me tell you something. And this is the crazy part about it. That this was premeditated, meaning they thought this thing out. They knew his route.
Yep.
They knew what meaning they watched this young man. You know what I'm saying? They watched him, and then they even ordered or made a FedEx shirt. I guess he was gonna say he was a supervisor, try to stop him, and then murdered the young brother. See, these are things. These are things. This is why and I'm from Mississippi. This is why nobody can tell me nothing in Mississippi. Don't ever tell me a damn thing in Mississippi ever in life.
That's right.
Like my family can't tell me nothing. Nobody can tell me nothing in Mississippi about racism, about how we gotta love everybody. Like you can say that. Go tell that to them. These people here. Before you call I.S.U.P.K Mississippi, you better talk about loving everybody. You better look at stories like this.
Right.
You understand? I'm like Tina Turner now. What love got to do with it?
Right.
Like I yield.
And then,
listen, I mean, I just pull up Brookhaven, Mississippi, because I had to familiarize myself. 11,000 people, the population. They say it's a small city. Brookhaven's black police chief is blind to severe racist reality.
So, like, if I could, and
come on out.
There's a. Oh, Slock, I didn't mean to cut you off, Cap.
No, go ahead. That's why I said come on with it.
That city there, that city, Brookhaven, when there was back in the day, I want to say it was like way back in the 60s or 50s or something like that, when it was a black man who tried to register to vote and trying to get other people registered to vote. They killed that man in front of the courthouse.
Damn.
In Mississippi, in Brookhaven, Mississippi. It's so many stories. Once again, these small towns that they like to talk about. That's why we knew to call and call when they made the song, because to them law and order is what they decide.
Yeah,
what they want. Like, and listen, they've been and the Joe Biden and the Democrats, they've been know this about the South in certain areas. They've been robbing the federal government for years. You might as well call it a Confederate tax. They still ain't got over the Civil War. Some of these white men, they still wear their beards like they was in the Civil War, looking like a Colonel Sanders or somebody. They still wear their beards and they wear their hair like they go into the Civil War museum. So they ain't, some of these people are time capsules of not getting over the Civil War. So they always had that issue about the government, and they always had the issue about us being in positions of authority. Even if you delivering packages to their grandmother's house.
That's why.
Like this. I mean, the hypocrisy is astronomical in this place. And a lot of you out there, brothers and sisters out there who may not be a part of the UPK and in the world, as we say, what we saying is the truth. You know what we saying is the truth, because a lot of you work with people like this, especially in Mississippi. You know exactly what we saying, but you wanna you know that there's an old Native American proverb that says that you can't wake a man that's pretending to be asleep, and that stay with me. I have to look at that, read that every now and then, because a lot of these people, they're not asleep. They pretending to be asleep.
Yeah,
they wide awake, but they acting like they sleep. You ain't sleep. You can't fool prophets of the Lord. You know exactly what we saying. So like I yield.
If I could, let me read this here. This is from the Mississippi Free Press. Brookhaven is plagued with systemic brutality. Brookhaven is also the hometown of U.S. Senator Cindy Hyde Smith. What's her name? Hyde. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Cindy Hyde Smith, who bragged about her interest in sitting on the front row of a public hanging during a 2018 campaign speech. I remember this, where she said she would love to be front row, bring back the executions, forget the needle, hang him high, and put me up front. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
She didn't water down nothing.
Good night.
Cap. And
Come
guess
on.
what? She is the first governor, female governor of Mississippi. For all you feminists out there, you black feminists that believe in women progressing, well, she was the first woman in Mississippi.
Damn.
You understand? And the thing is, this is the crazy part about it. Mississippi is the place that you can always go to visit those antebellum homes. Like you and listen, they keep those homes in immaculate shape.
Of course.
I mean, the drapes still look like they've been brought brand new. They keep the rocking chair. It's almost like they're waiting for you to go back to the plantation. They keeping everything ready for you.
Of course, that's what it is. They're treating them like a Negro treat Jordans. They building that shit. If they could put a box around that house, they would.
You right. Hey, Cap, they still got the same moss tree out there that they hung your great grandfather on. They got. I mean, listen, if them trees could talk, you know what I'm saying? If those trees could talk, man, the stories that they hear, and they still got the same cowbell out there. They ring every lunchtime. Like, I mean, and and check this out. The same people don't want you to talk about race.
Nah.
Don't bring up the past unless we are narrating it. Then we can talk about it. But if you're gonna talk about the past, it better be with our table of contents.
Yep.
For lack of a better word.
They don't want the victim story.
Right.
They don't want to be painted as the villain. You know what I mean? Let me just read a little more here if I could. As the town's top law enforcement official let me read that again. As the town's top law enforcement official maintains that Brookhaven does not have a race problem. This is the black chief of police. Efforts are underway to build a public memorial for slain civil rights leader Lamar Ditney Smith, a black man who was shot and killed in 1955 on the steps of Brookhaven's courthouse by white Noah Smith. Ditney Smith was killed while working to register black citizens to vote. His murderer was never arrested and never brought to justice. So this chief of police saying, a race problem. We about to build this statue, this memorial to this nigga who they lynched on the court steps.
Right.
And they never caught his murderer, even though they knew who he is. Right. But this statue, we got no race problem.
Right.
Bro, that's a scary place to live in.
Yeah.
That is a scary, nightmarish. That's, damn.
Yeah.
Good night. Hold on. Let me get some more here.
They know who killed him, man.
They know who killed him, man. He do it in regular broad daylight.
Good.
He never get brought to justice, never charged nothing. And the chief of police saying, we don't have a race problem. In fact, we are about to build a memorial to the nigga they lynch at the court step.
I see why they're fighting tooth and nail to keep that CRT out of class. Because boy, them young oppressors, boy, they want to learn about how good the fathers and them were.
Yep.
They want to see that what they have, they never work hard for it. Everything that they have was either stolen, taken, robbed from people, looted. Like, all they talk about, I work hard for this and this, that, the other to put my kids through school. You ain't work hard. If you ain't black or Hispanic, you ain't work hard one day in your life.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. It say here, the two casemen, which is the father and son, chased the Montario Gibson, a young black man, away from his FedEx route last month when he was trying to deliver packages. The trauma inflicted onto Gibson, his family, and many concerned Brookhavenites is distressing enough. Gregory Case and Brandon Case's alleged actions sent a strong message through the overall symbolism of timing. Such an apparent heinous attack happened during the month of commemoration for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who stood adamantly against the very systems that enable the type of behavior the father and son displayed. It's apparent that Brookhaven not only still has a serious race problem, but the town is plagued by a documented history of systemic brutality against black people. It is also apparent that Police Chief Collins is disconnected from the severe reality of the community he leads. I'm betting he has a dog in his bed.
Yeah.
Right.
Betting there's a dog in his bed. I listen. Notice I ain't give the orientation of the dog, not the gender of the dog. Notice I ain't give the gender, but I guarantee you, brother, because like Kahan said, like this city here is one of them lost in a twilight zone. You take a wrong turn, you make a left turn, or you try to find your way back. Like that show on Amazon where they just keep going in circles in the same little village. They can't come back out from. Where you from? Brookhaven. Brookhaven is from. Same with a black sheriff, every goddamn thing.
Right.
Like that's got to be rough living down there. The air is racist now. Right. The air you breathe is racist. The sand is racist. The gas in your car is racist. That's got to be, I'm now living in that. You're going to grow up with the negative reinforcement, and that's going to be a normal part of your life.
Right.
That's going to be an absolutely just a normal. That's rough. That's a rough situation right there, man. Like this, they hunted the brother.
Yeah.
They pulled up on him. He drove off his route. He trying to get away from, and that FedEx van ain't fast.
Nah.
I don't care what he do to that thing. X the board, that box ain't going nowhere.
Nah.
I know he in the South. You mean to tell me he can't even go to work with a strap to let off? That's crazy. That's crazy. Go ahead, Kahan.
And I don't have there been a statement from FedEx about this, about the safety of their employees on these routes? And because I almost believe that some of these FedEx workers or the management, they know these routes, they know these cities, and I think they do it for jokes, for kicks. I think they send black people on some of these racist routes when they know that they're dangerous. They know that, like, why don't you send some redneck white boy down there to deliver packages? Yeah, they do these things for kicks, I believe. Because how can you not? Because you can't. Let's not even talk about a lot of things that when you're dealing with going in certain communities, you have to be culturally familiar with. You can't go into an East Indian community and just do things. They have to brief you
and debrief you on certain things when you going into their community, because there's certain cultural things that you have to be aware of. So FedEx, they should be sued.
Yeah.
They should be sued for not properly preparing this young man to go in this area, or putting his life in danger.
For neglect.
They held accountable for this. So I'm like, FedEx, he should go work for Fed Up and sue them. That's what the hell we should be doing. So like, I yield.
I try to figure out. This happened in January 2022, right?
Right.
Is this around the time they started locking up these devils for January 6th? It could be, because remember they started locking up some people. Remember there was a cop, an NYPD cop. He got 17 years early in the game.
Right.
It was an NYPD cop who they arrested and charged. He got like 12 or 17 years last year. I'm wondering, what is it? What spurred this whole thing on?
Right.
And they say the cops interviewed the brother, recorded it, and didn't turn it in as evidence.
Right.
They do that on purpose. Like them cops know if they do certain things, they could throw the case. Salaki. They throw that case out by doing that.
Listen, man, I'm just praying for spiritual power. Let the Lord give everybody a gift in here, like X-Men,
right?
Like like the Marvel,
right?
So that brothers could see this and hear us and just flock to us. So so the Lord could exact justice and judgment on these oppressors.
Yeah,
because that's a very emasculating. It's a very, you feel bullied. You really don't know where else to turn.
Right.
Like you're doing everything you're supposed to do. Like you say, you get a lawyer, go to court. The court's supposed to do right. The police is supposed, and that's the thing. We have such a high expectation for these oppressors. Like we get heartbroken at every goddamn turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got heartbroken at every damn turn, brother. And they don't give a damn.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn. Like Barack, big up Barack. Barack did a count speaking today, brother. Barack said, is like our oppressor, the so-called white man, is like a little child playing a video game. And you come and tell them last 10 minutes. They're going to play that game so goddamn hard. I mean, they're going to play and play it because they know that time is up.
Right.
And they're going to play it so hard where they if they lose, then they're going to damage the control. They're going to go berserk. And that's how this oppressor is with us.
Right.
He's seeing his time is short with us, and he's doing things to us that is you should not be doing.
Right.
And he's doing it in a certain amount of fervor and energy.
Right.
Because he know soon you gotta get off that game now. You gotta hit that power button.
Right. Game over.
There's a series on a documentary on Netflix where I can't remember the race of the person who's doing it, but what he does is he call and like make a complaint, I think, to a certain special unit, and this is, as you were saying, the game. So just imagine you playing a game online, and you beat some devil. And this devil so pissed off, he picks the phone up, calls some dude, and this dude call some special units in the police.
SWAT.
And they come, and they come kicking your door. And you could die with them kicking in your door. I'm so serious. Man.
Lose that game, nigga.
Yeah.
Lose that game, nigga. Don't press circle.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, I saw that. I was like, these buggers here, they're crazy. Yeah, I mean, they're going all the way, as they say.
Like that brother better, he probably shouldn't leave Brookhaven.
Yeah.
Because if they try to kill him once and they walk, they're going to complete the job now. They're not going to learn the lesson as, oh shit, we nearly get charged if the police didn't help us.
Right.
They're going to take this as the police was supposed to help us because we didn't get the job done.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what this means, Daddy? Go ahead.
No, I was going to just add Salaki Cap. more than likely, if it's a small town, they know each other.
Of course, they grew up together. They play baseball together. They get drunk with each other. They was both in the back of the shed with the same pig.
Yikes.
That one take a little while to hit, right?
Yeah,
that one take a little while to settle in the bottom of the cup.
Right.
They was both in the back there yelling, sweet. Both in the back there, the same pig.
Good night.
Just like Denny. They know each other, man.
Yo,
that brother, he should probably leave there. He should probably, vacate or find the UPK if he gonna stay.
That's right.
But he can't stay there and be the same person up in there, brother. They coming for you.
Right.
And once again, they got to keep the scare on.
Right.
They got to keep the scare on you. It's almost like for a brother in the world, it's better he had been strapped in the FedEx uniform and let off at them and been facing fighting a self-defense case.
Come on,
It's almost like that would have been better for him.
Yeah.
You understand? It's almost like that. And for real, delivery people, I think they should allow that to happen. But they can't do it after that fool went postal, the delivery man. You know what I mean? So I guess that's out of the question. But that's crazy right there. You know what I mean? Let's do one more story real quick. We over 11. I know we start late tonight. We're getting you one more story. Nice short, sweet show tonight. Let's do one more. And we're gonna bid them farewell until the next week. Y'all make sure and tune into Command and General YAHANNA this Monday, live on Command and General YAHANNA on YouTube. Come check him out. He have a bomb show coming this Monday. I'll say no more. But this Monday, boy, yikes. You don't want to miss this one. See it live.
Right.
That's right.
See it live.
That's right.
5K. Forget 4K.
Yeah, that's right.
5K. See it live. You know what I mean? Let's get hold on.
With the COVID.
Give me hold on. Yeah, let me get we could do the COVID. We could do
what
the
I want
COVID.
when it comes to them kill the sister, the pregnant sister.
Okay, we could touch on them real quick. Give us 10 minutes. We're gonna spend about 3 minutes on each one, and I want to touch on that story with that sister Coco Goff. Goff is her name, the tennis player from Florida, where she had to check the damn referee, brother. I don't know if you all saw it.
No.
I watch a whole different variety of sports once I see black people is in it, brother. This is a young sister who coming up in the tennis. Very young. She was like 15 when she's started beating people, whipping people ass. And brother, she playing this devil act. And the devil, there's some time within the rally where they give them a break. But in the break, you could only just go drink water. This devil went and fully sit down and wiping off the sweat. The girl, Coco Jones or Coco Goff, something like that is her name. She's drinking the water and she turn around, she be like, yo, she ain't supposed to be sitting down. The referee look and be like, yeah, she like ignore her.
Right.
So the girl stepped to the referee. She said, no, we don't sit down this time. Tell her to get up. And the referee's like, tell her get up. Then they go back to play. She's serving. She have a power serve, of course. So as soon as she throw the ball up in the air, the white girl raised her hands up to say she's not ready. And apparently she do this about 4 times in the match. Damn. So the sister get angry and start to blaze on the referee like, what the hell is you doing? You allowing her to say she ain't ready every single time.
Right.
Like, what the hell? Control the damn game.
Right.
They did that to Serena Williams when she played Martina Hingis the first time. Martina Hingis went to take a shit for 45 minutes, excuse my language, in the middle of the game. In the middle of the game, Mark. In the middle of the game, she asked for an emergency bathroom break, which could happen. It could happen in a long tennis match where you have to go to the bathroom.
Right.
And she stayed in there for about 45 minutes because Serena was whooping her ass out. I mean, beating her at 16 years old. And she was the number. You remember Martina Hingis, little Spanish girl? Little short little Spanish girl. She was the number one. They let that girl cool off. Martina come back and win the game. These devils do this thing. They do because, of course, when they're playing you, this is not about no trophy.
Nah.
This is not about the sport. This is about legacy and dominating you, nigga.
Right.
This is about dominating you. Your brother shared a video recently with some track meet from a few years ago, where these the Jamaican sisters won some relay or some race, and she going to, I guess, to hug the second place, which was some broad from the Holland or something, and the girl from Holland slapped her hand away like, nigga, don't you dare touch me. And the white girl ain't even win the race and all that. She come third.
Right.
This is the champion coming to you. You know why? Because you think sports is for play.
Right.
You don't understand this is warfare. You don't understand this is, to them, this is not play.
That's
play.
Right.
This is not that. This is about me showing on this level that you still beneath me.
Right.
And if we go in there and start to compete like with that mindset, now we'll get it in perspective. Now we'll understand something, brother. Go ahead.
As you break it.
Now, what you saying? I didn't mean to cut you off, Captain.
No, you go ahead. I'll talk. Come on after.
No, with Captain Mashak, what you said is so profound. A lot of people don't understand. I remember Commander Junior Hunter brought this out years ago. He said sports is simulated warfare.
Yep.
That's what sports is. Is one team, can you get to the other team's territory? Can you score in their zone? It's simulated warfare, which is why we excel at it so much. Because if we weren't doing sports, we would be doing actual war.
Right.
And that's what that's what they do to kind of pacify us in these ghettos and things like that, in these barrios and different areas, parishes and things like that. Because sports is simulated warfare. That's why when you see a boxing, when you see a big heavyweight or title fight, if it's two different races or two different, you basically see it polarized. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody putting their money on the one that look like them. So it's real spiritual. It's heavy what you brought out, Captain Shot. It's like I yield.
Listen, now it's I watched the thing and this young girl, you could tell whoever raising her is raising her with the right mindset. It's not a white mindset. It's the right mindset, because she talked to that referee like that referee was a kid. She blazed on the referee. She blazed on the referee so much the crowd started applauding. Blaze on the referee, brother. Hold on, let me see if I could.
Why did you know what I remember? I remember cricket. I remember how we used to dominate in the cricket, the West Indies. You know what I mean? And then, I.S.U.P.K come and just change up the whole game on you. You know what I mean? Start to add things into the game. And just dominated. For years now, they're dominating. You know what I mean? Like they always, as I say, we take it as some fun, as something, to entertain and to make a couple dollars. Not them. They trying to full out beat you, embarrass you. You know what I mean?
They're trying to, make sure you understand that you are beneath them in every single way. And at no time will they accept you. You know what I mean? Hold on.
It's like, so the proof of that, and what you said is so heavy. The 1933 Olympics, Adolf Hitler was so angry that Jesse Owens, he dominated his superior race. You know what I'm saying? Like Adolf Hitler, he thought that he believed that white people were superior to black people.
Right.
And Jesse Owens got on that track and showed him just how wrong him and the rest of his people always are when it comes to the children of Israel. Jesse Owens smoked them. And they said Adolf Hitler was so angry that Jesse Owens embarrassed the German athletes and the other white athletes on that track. Because like you said, they're not looking at it as playing for games.
Nah.
They're looking at it as this is a representation of us as a people. And like Captain Khan said, this is spiritual. This is simulated warfare. And that's why, like you said, these boxing matches with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, a lot of people didn't even watch boxing, tuned in just to see the white man versus the black man.
The racial aspect.
Right, the racial aspect. Jack Johnson, I believe, was one of the first black worldwide heavyweight champions.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
He whooped his ass. Oh, sorry,
That's right.
I cut you off. He whooped him on the 4th of July. He whooped that white boy on the 4th of July.
Fireworks.
They ain't fighting no 12 rounds. You know? Nah. They're fighting all kind of 30 and
weird.
35, 40 rounds.
Right. Slave matches.
Yeah, so straight up just sluggaroos.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because, but yeah, like Jack Johnson, he showed it too, that those oppressors hated Jack Johnson because he was winning against these white boys. And like, you got to ask yourself, like, this is deeper than like a game. Like I said, we've been taught, because we don't have a structure, that this is just for fun and something you do to get out the ghetto.
Yeah. And to, I mean, we take our gifts for granted. Like, we don't understand the Lord bless us to the point where, like, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Where Esau now, he has to go in a lab and create a steroid to try and even come up on your level. You know what I mean? To try and, in that bodybuilding arena, you could imagine, brothers, and then you have Esau who trying to inject steroids into his body to look like you, to be like you.
Listen, now, listen, I need to cut you off there. I got one further. You know the wider brand in the bodybuilding? There's wider or weeder. It's a brand.
Make them
it's the they have an image like how the NBA have the that man with the basketball.
Right.
Right? The wider image. Hold on, let me see if I could find this and pull it up, brother. It's like a silhouette of a man, but the face on it is a devil face. You know the body belongs to a brother, and this devil, I'll shit you not. I just forget the brother's name. The brother was huge, and the devil took his face and made the image, the logo, using the brother's body with his face on it.
Damn.
I think it's wider. I think it's weeder or wider or whatever.
Hey, Salaki, I think the Greeks or the Romans did that same thing. When you see those statues or those gladiators and stuff like that,
right?
Like they have the gladiator body, but the face look European. But them was Israelites. They weren't, when you see them muscle bound niggas, there was black people that was up in there. You know what I'm saying? Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian. That was, you know what I'm saying, up in that empire, man. So yeah, like you ain't lying, Cabinet. We dealing with artificial intelligence. We dealing with Photoshop. We dealing with all this stuff right now. Dealing with these people. Because listen, if they can't beat you in the sport, then they gonna coach you, or they gonna own the team. They have to find some way, and it's like that in education. It's like that in business. We are in a competition. This is not no damn utopia. We are in competition with all these other races for their sale. So yeah.
No, you're right. This is one of the images.
That's his face.
Somebody could go do the research on it, and correct me if I'm wrong. This is his face, Joe Weider. The body does not belong to him. I shit you.
Clearly see that.
I'm telling you straight up, it's a brother who they thought was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
He freakishly big. And they took his body out.
Good night.
I shit you not, brother. Somebody could go to the research. Do the research.
You sure not Ronald Coleman?
His face. I think this was before Ron Coleman. This is way before him. This is his face. Joe Weider was a bodybuilder too.
God.
But this body is not Joe's body.
Good night.
Somebody could go check it out. Please correct me if I'm wrong, so I could just retract this whole thing and take this episode down. But from what I saw it somewhere, I forget the brother's name. They showed the brother too. They showed the brother. He was massive. He would enter competitions and stuff. And he was like the first, one of the first big, huge black bodybuilders at a time when it was just dominated by white men.
Right.
It was just dominated by white men. You know what I mean? Where's the one with the girl? Hold on. There we go. All right. So they're going to just play a little clips from it. She playing a German too. See? Go on. Before that, look at when the sister threw the ball up. The German stopped.
Pagula, the 3 seed in singles.
And Billie Jean told me that, by the way.
I think it was a deodorant brand that
Ban? I think it was Ban? Yeah.
You know, because it kind of smelled that it wasn't already equal.
But Bristol, that was the company of Ban, Bristol Meyer.
Very nice, Bill.
Oh, she said she wasn't ready.
But now you saw in the beginning of the tape, she put her hands down when the girl dropped the ball, and the girl let the ball drop and start it again.
Right.
She just dropped her hands to serve. The white girl act like she wasn't ready. She'd been doing it, so she had enough.
Okay, here we go.
And now the crowd is booing because this German doing it. This is like the 4th or the 5th time.
Okay.
She, the girl keep throwing up to serve,
right?
And she acting like, wait, I ain't ready, so you got to do the serve over,
right?
She's never ready when I'm serving. She went over the clock like 4 times. You gave her time violation once. How is this fair? No, you're calling the score after the point is over. It's not like we're playing 1 point. You're calling the score like 6 seconds after the point is over.
Restroom. Oh Lord, come on, God damn it! These people are you ain't getting no free advertisement here, brother. She checked the hell out of the referee, brother,
Right.
and the referee had to now turn around and check the damn white girl.
Right.
And Salakia,
go ahead.
They're so heavy, the system, and that's another thing about this so-called game of life. She said that's not fair, and that's one thing we got to understand. We're dealing with these people. You know what I'm saying? Know the rules, but don't expect your enemies to play by them.
Right.
Salakia, I yield.
Absolutely.
She's 100% right.
You missed her like 4 times. She's never ready. It's not like we're having 30-ball rallies. It's 2 balls. She's going to. I'm not going. I'm going a normal speed. Ask any ref here. I go at medium pace speed. But she can't every single point. And everybody in this crowd knows you're not doing your job. I've been fighting the whole match. Why do you think they clapped when you gave her time violation? She's been missing for like 6 points. Not first set, every game, second set, every game. I didn't say nothing, but now it's ridiculous. I don't care what she's doing on her serve. But my serve, she has to be ready.
Okay, well said. As if she didn't have the.
Brother, there's another clip. For time's sake, I ain't going to try to find it. There's another clip in the same match where they get a short break to go drink water. They're not supposed to sit down. Like the rules in tennis is real strict. They can't sit. You know, if they soak in wet, they can't even go in the bathroom to change their underwear. They got to change right there. That's why you'll see clips of them where towels is around them. They're taking off their panties, they're taking off their drawers, putting it back on. The white girl just go and sit on her and drinking and have a towel and drying off. Meanwhile, the sister standing up and she look across. She's like, hold up. She ain't supposed to be sitting.
Right.
The referee act like she ain't here. She walk over and start to scold her. I mean, scold her behind, brother. Like Kahan says, listen, know the rules, but just understand that this ain't about the game.
That's right.
This ain't about the game. We doing this for Brookhaven. That's what we doing this for. We doing this for, Emmett Hill. We doing this for Rosewood.
Right.
We doing this for every wrong turn of justice that y'all ever give us. We doing this for Alabama. Like, that's the mindset we had to start to have now. The boxers in the ring, I ain't fighting brothers no. I watch as you talk about Deontay Wilder. I watch Deontay Wilder beat Israelites through the ropes.
Yep.
The Levite brother from Canada, he beat him through the ropes. I mean, the brother is on his back, through his head is through the ropes.
Right.
You get to Tyson Fury and you pour on the pillows. It's time for us now to represent on every front, like they represent on every front.
Right.
Financially, politically, educationally, in the sports arena, physically. It's time for us to do that. Brother. No more, it's just a game. Damn that. Damn that.
Right.
No, we had to start this is how you oppress them. You start taking away the powers they have carnally with you. You start doing that, you see what will happen with these oppressors.
Sir.
You know what I mean? Listen, with that, we're a little bit over the time, 11:22. We ain't gonna stay too late. So water for y'all for coming out again. We had a nice show. Listen, let's remember the death and destruction is loose.
That's right.
The horseman is running. Macron is a panhandler. He going to bricks now, shaking the cup. Change, please. Change, merci. Change, buku change. Buku change. Okay, but por favor is Spanish, right?
Yeah,
what's please and
merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup. En franc. Merci beaucoup, because Macron is a panhandler.
Right.
He broke. He's still reeling from the submarine deal and Biden said, whoop. You got to be quicker than that. He's still reeling from that and going and begging BRICS. Please, BRICS, can I have some more? You're going into war, France. You're going into the Third World War.
Right.
Yep.
You don't be surprised if BRICS then put you on the front line to start the shit.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, you're gonna be the whore of BRICS.
Yeah.
The BRICS prostitutes. With a baguette, a mime, and a violin.
Yeah, God.
Yep. Them Hamites for sure acting up.
Right.
Of course.
They're for sure acting up on France.
They're feeling themselves.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, we're going to be back next week, Lord Allah. You know what I mean? Please check out Command YAHANNA this Monday, 9 p.m. Black and not Black Horse, Command YAHANNA on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Pay your tithes, I.S.U.P.K.com. Support the truth. England, we coming. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. We coming. We coming true. You know what I mean? Again, big up Captain 9 o'clock. Holding it down. Now, it's not going to be in England, too. Now, it's not going to be over there. Say, where's my peace, bruv? Shalom, mate.
That's right.
That's
Shalom
right.
with it. Yeah, I mean,
right.
big up
That's right.
coming in, holding down the south. Yeah, I mean, rocking through. Hey, congratulations to Kahad Salakia.
Yep.
Salakia, big guy. Yeah, man.
Hey, the water, Cal. The water. The water to everybody, man.
That's a cold ass name, too. What's the brother's name?
Ma'ashara.
Come on, break it up, man. Break it up.
So you know, hey, look, the priest got to pay tithes too, man. You know, the Lord, he want it off top.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
His son, Ma'ashara. Right. That's the plenty give to the Lord, brother. The brother tithe his son.
Right.
Nigga, you don't tell me nothing about money. I don't hear nothing about money. Tithes is called. A nigga tied his son out.
Right.
What is we talking about, brother? Damn. Damn.
Right.
Good night, Good night.
Both sides cry.
Both sides cry, of course, because Dr. was rolling with me in DC.
Right.
You know what I mean? We becoming a regular show.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And that, you know, we gonna rock with it. You know, so also to get them stories from, you know, Trinidad, the Caribbean, link up with Jamaica, link up with the brothers, get these stories so we could you know, go through them on the show as well. You know what I mean? So with that, we see y'all next week. Lord allow, y'all stay up, pay them tithes, man. Tune in Command YAHANNA this Monday live, 9 p.m. man. We're gonna be back.
That's right.
Yep, some shabbat thumb.
What you can thumb?
Hello mate, a Spaniard Monday. Now your place when the cause I win the chase. Get straight to the pace from a day.
Hey, Shalom Israel, it's Captain I.S.U.P.K, right here from DC. Don't forget, this September, end of September, the 28th, 29th, 30th, all the way up to October 4th and 5th. Command YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K, we're going to be live in the UK, United Kingdom. We're going to be up in Scotland, in King James Castle. You see the nigga on my chest. Read it right there. King James, man, a black man. We're going to go to his family castle in Scotland and Edinburgh. That castle was built on a volcano. Now, that's some nigga shit, man. That's some nigga shit right there. Up on top of the volcano, brother. You don't want to miss it. Kentucky Camp Leader, you could get down. Kentucky Camp Leader, you could make this trip. You brothers in UK, you sisters in UK, you all come on through, man. Commander General YAHANNA going to be right in your yard. Back hometown, we're going to be Birmingham, Manchester, Leicester, Nottingham, London, Croydon, everywhere done. Everything done.
Now your face and London, done. Another plus clansman, bad man's king, down one dance, paint on gunman. And if you feel like sending the do action, recheck good man, go get a wrong bang. My style, them a kick like Van Damme, Birmingham, London, England, Brampton. Listen up, them off the home, find them from a dirty gun, mad shot from a Burberry. Let us speed me a papa with my pill, them got away, you say, senseless, pan the $1 million job. And got the young pan the gram from a fans, I'm ready to it smoother than the dance, fit them up. Better know our time pan the clock. You know watch them flop, them last pan them up. Gun in the London, done. Another plus clansman, bad man's king, down one dance, paint on gunman. And if you feel like sending no do action, recheck good man, so we get a wrong bang. And my style, them a kick like Van Damme, Birmingham, London, England, Brampton. Yeah, the girl chase that, now manifest that bad money, we a make away the vixen.